I'm a total rebel. I rebel against everything.
The launch team wishes you good luck and Godspeed.
Do you feel alright?
Did we lose sound? I think we lost sound.
There we go. Coming in strong.
So much love, talent in the back today. Come on, it's time to rage. We gotta kill a show, we're gonna blow up the stage. Have a PBR, whatever you want. Have a puff out back, all nonchalant. Great friend of the founder, we love you, man. Shout out to Rich and the best in the band. PRN every Saturday night at the Belgian Inn. To all the fans and all the bands. All the love and all the beer cans. Can't think of a better place. For the love of music, gotta melt your face. Cheese on spikes, just do your thing. Shout it out or play it safe. We love you. No place like home for what we do at Fun Rock Night. PRN every Saturday night at the Belgian Inn. Go!
Oh, looks like they died. I'll be back in a second when their feed dies. I pop up here. So, yeah, that's why I mentioned the audio problem. They're back? You're back? All right.
Yeah, we're back.
Good. Okay.
Oh, hi. Welcome. Geez, it was still playing. Whatever. Hey, welcome to PRN Live. This is Greg. That's Craig, my last roommate ever. And over here we have Rich.
Yep.
And Empress.
What are you doing?
I have stuff going on in the background.
I'm trying to share to a page. Things are running really slow on my system. Hopefully it's not affecting.
It's
Yeah. So whenever I use a Microsoft product, I was putting together the slideshow for the awards show, and I'm using PowerPoint, and it slows down my whole system, like everything.
that sucks.
Put it in the background here.
Okay.
So we have a big award show Saturday. It's going to be huge. 20 years of PRN.
20-year birthday. So, well, 19 years technically, and so we're in our 20th year. Which who would ever have thought?
Right.
We did it, baby.
Honestly, yeah,
Yes.
20. So it's been going a long time, and we have a bunch of awards this year to give out.
37 awards, a record. Usually it's
A record.
20.
Well, because I understand that there was some ties.
We have a record amount of ties. Even, I'll say it officially, there's a three-way tie in one category.
Unbelievable.
I know. Sometimes we make a set amount of awards and we have to have that many, so we have a tie-breaking vote on some. But this time we're just like, all the ties are in. We'll give them all awards.
Yeah, we just figured if you made a tie, then
Yeah, you deserve it then.
I do not know who has won yet, although I am in possession of the plaques now, and I'm going to be plaquing the awards. So either today or tomorrow. I think the biggest challenge for me is going to be live streaming this. And since I've never worked at Black Circle in a multicam capacity, I'm going to have to figure out how we're doing it. I don't know if we're going to do it on StreamYard or the old system. The old system might be a little much because then I have to run wires and yada, yada, yada. And I don't know. There's a lot of things it's depending on. And so maybe if I just use multiple cell phone cams on StreamYard, we'll run it like that and just have the various cams, basically you can see a few angles at the same time and we can focus in on certain ones. Like I could just, make ours like go away.
I think people would be happy with just the one camera sitting there like we do sometimes, like every time we've been to Black Circle, but it'd be really killer to have the whole 4 or 5 different camera angle thing because it's a big show.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna play with a couple of things tomorrow, but it's just, yeah, boy, outside of my element, so I don't.
We can do it, man. We have a few hours to test it there too.
Yeah.
If you have tickets, here's some things you should know.
All right.
It's doors at 4. Show starts at 5 sharp. We're starting right at 5, giving away awards. So if you're nominated, get there because it sucks when you show up and we've already given away your award because we're going to have acceptance speeches. I'm working out with Black Circle, a dedicated mic that we sanitize with a foam wind barrier after every speech, so everyone will be able to give their acceptance speeches safely. Bring chairs and a blanket because you'll be sitting outside on the lawn, or you could stand, but it's nice to sit for a bit. And it might be a little chilly, so be sure and have a hoodie or jacket. Keep it in your car if you want, but it's going to be high of 60, low of about 49, so be in the 50s most likely.
Right.
Dress appropriately and come out and have some fun. Wear your masks.
We'll be selling some T-shirts there. We had that pre-order up last week. Hope you took advantage of that because you could get anything you wanted then. With the T-shirts we'll be selling there, we'll only be selling, the small through large
sizes, yeah.
Shirts
Small,
go.
medium, large, XL, and 2X, I believe.
Shirts go on press tomorrow.
Oh, you haven't printed them yet. I was just about to
No.
ask. Okay.
I had a 150 3-color front, 1-color back job to do today. That was due today.
Well, I'll buy.
And David just printed that film out today too. So
remind me after the show. I might send a jacket up with you to print one of these on.
But it's that frantic time of year where we're scrambling just to make sure everything happens, putting everything together. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes to make sure the shows go well, every show. And this is a big one. So thanks to Greg, the whole staff, for helping get this together. And day of the show's hopefully going to be very smooth and got it planned out well. So everyone should have a great time.
I will. I must admit, I will. That the award process, making the awards, is certainly a lot easier than it used to be when we started off. Boy, and to think back of how we used to do these, I mean, boy, it would take us, weeks and weeks. And I mean, it still takes a bit of time, but boy, have we streamlined a lot of the processes.
Pretty much had it 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, and Rich came over and helped me bend the metal. Craig helped paint, and with that, I really didn't need much else. We after pre-drilling and having the metal company cut all the
that helps. Why didn't we do that before? We just started doing that last year, didn't we?
Well, it was funny because we would be like, okay, well, can you cut this 10-foot piece in half for me? And it's sure, and so we'd have 2 5-foot pieces that we'd have to cut down because you could make we had it down so that you could make so many out of a 5-foot segment. But then I thought, why don't we just have them cut all of them for us since they already have the saw there?
Man,
rather than
viewers at home. Yeah, we had to cut these pieces, and they've been pre-cut by the metal companies for us lately. And then we have to bend each of these, and then Greg welds them together, and then welds the screw on here. We drill a hole, paint these, assemble the bottom, screw this in.
We have to cut down screws,
stick the safety pin in, and then we glue the plaque on there. So there's a lot that goes into this. Greg taking the grunt of the work, but we all try and chip in, and it's a work of art.
I've gotten really good at I think my welding has stepped up proficiently.
I've never watched you weld.
Yeah.
It's something because he welds it and does a test because these will go through some stuff over the years. He does a drop test. Drop it on the concrete. If it breaks, it needs to be re-welded, or maybe it's trash. If it doesn't, hey, it's ready to be put on the actual award.
The interesting thing is that when you actually throw it onto the ground, it makes a certain sound, and now I can tell by the sound that it makes.
Perfect.
That it's not done correctly. Because there's a certain kind of hollow sound that it makes. And I'm like, oh, all right. You're
after 20 years. Nikki tuned in. She won, and her husband John won Faithful Fan one year.
Oh, yeah.
Who will win Faithful Fan this year? I know.
What's the best plan?
People know.
know yet.
Show up and
But
find out.
best plan for next year, we're not really sure. That's a good question because this has grown to something that's a little bit larger than we had originally expected, and certainly lasted longer than we expected. We were going to have a fest this year, but then along came COVID and not. So we were gonna start a fest in Indianapolis, a punk rock fest. Much like they have in other cities like Riot Fest, but not like Riot Fest, but a scaled down version that doesn't
A palooza.
suck every cent of money out of your wallet. And then some. I mean,
We had it planned pretty well. We were checking out permit prices and everything, and capacity limits and signage, and then COVID shut us down. So
yeah, and it's funny. Once COVID hit, we did not even. I mean, we just all kind of assumed
board
that
hadn't even met.
because we were having enough problems getting it together without throwing COVID on top of it.
Yeah, but luckily, since we were all set up and had a way to take care of things, we were able to help the Melody Inn, some individuals and some bands, hopefully make it through better because we were able to raise funds for them and help them out. So I feel good about that. Glad we were able to help them.
Oh, my mom watched me weld. Yeah, there's a little video Kristen took of me welding online. So, yeah, cheers. Yeah, we hope to do a lot more in the future. I mean, now that we are a 501c3 nonprofit, which in retrospect we should have done a long time ago. But I can say the timing was perfect.
The timing was nothing short of predominant.
Right. Cutting off the work
Worked
line.
out nicely. And now it's our big 20th party. It's our party, but we're celebrating the bands and the fans. So come on out Saturday. Doors at 4, show at 5. Tickets are still left. They've been moving pretty quick, especially the last couple of days. That's how it happens. Days approaching the show, they sell. So
and we definitely try to keep ticket prices low. This is one of our goals throughout the many years that we've been doing Punk Rock Night. For example, we brought up the other week that we did the New Year's Eve show for $5. Every year, when everybody
many years,
like $50 or something to get into, we'd be like $5 or $5.
Some places like 125.
Yeah,
And Nick, you are correct. It's the first time it's all ages. So bring the kids. Make sure they got some earplugs because it probably get pretty loud.
Yeah,
we're happy that it's all ages.
Yeah, so earplugs, seats, blankets, Black Circle Brewing, early 5 o'clock start is the band when the bands start. 4 when the doors open, right?
Yeah, 4 doors. 5 is when we start giving away awards, and after the first batch of awards, the first band. So there'll be nothing but award bands, alternating like that. And it's how we roll. If you've never been to an award show before.
Well, I can't wait either because it's been a while, and I'm certainly looking forward to the Bobby Leaves. I'm afraid, though, I have a little bit of a mental problem. Is that Wife Patrol is now leading in my internal brain?
Well, you just listened to it last night.
I'm looking at rebooking them now too, since the Mel's reopening.
Oh man, their new album is just stuck on me. Bobby Leaves have been at my #1 slot for weeks now.
They're your
and
chats.
now I think they've just been bumped out of the #1 slot by Wife Patrol because
Seeing the Bobby Lees live might change that, Greg.
yeah, I'm sure. It's not that I'm looking forward to. It's just the way my brain works. It's just what is your favorite band? And it's like well, currently right now. I mean,
It's the last one I listened to.
naturally my default is the Ramones, but actually bands that you can enjoy, go see, and they're active.
I listen to bands that I pick up their CDs at PRN more often than I listen to national acts. I'm a big fan of the old school punk. But man, I got so many great CDs from bands we've had in. I just love listening to those. And I've been listening to nothing but the nominated albums. I made a playlist of all the nominated albums, which you will hear at the show. In between bands, before the show, you'll be hearing nothing but the nominated albums. That's our in-between band music.
Right.
You'll see what we got to listen to and what the band's put out. Some great stuff this year.
Well, I mean, there's been really great stuff. In fact, I'm pretty much consuming nothing else other than I'm in the NoFX 45 club. So I get a 45 No FX every month, but yeah, I've been
why you
putting all my money into local albums, and boy, is it worth it.
Yeah, I got so many.
I mean,
Hold up over there.
the bands in Indianapolis have done an exceptional job this year. Even with COVID, I'm shocked at the level of quality that we're getting out of the local releases.
Hey, Craig, right there, released 2 albums this year with Great Terror and The Run Up.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
albums.
Yeah.
Good luck on those awards. He's nominated for
Again,
feedback.
boy, Craig, you've been all in on this punk rock thing. You even moved in with me.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
unbelievable.
live at the Punk Rock Mansion. I work at Punk Rock Night Graphics, and I go to Punk Rock Night on Saturdays.
There you go.
It's we have joked in the past that because I have everything on camera, and so I have basically Craig TV 24 hours a day.
Oh, Lord.
And Craig is a faithful fan award winner as well.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I have
Who
one.
will win this year?
Mom, I did notice that you were wearing your Ramones shirt today, and I'm sorry I didn't comment on it, but yes, I did. I absolutely know Ramon. I don't say, "Oh, you're wearing a Ramones shirt."
You just assume.
Sadly,
Just pretty much.
sadly, there will be 2 people that won't be at the awards show because they're getting married and they met at Punk Rock Night.
Oh yeah, and they're
Talking
getting
about Joey and Andy.
awards.
Joey from the Mathematics
Yep.
met his fiance Andy at the Punk Rock Night show. They, she lives in Indy, he lives in Columbus, Ohio. Yeah, they're moving there. They're getting married Saturday, so they won't make the show, but still, we celebrate that.
If we were just if it was like last Saturday, hell, I would have shown their wedding on the podcast here, but
Yeah.
I'm not even going to have a chance to look at it until after the
I'll
fact.
have to watch it afterwards.
But yeah, that's cute. There's been a lot of
What's up, Bobby?
relationships made and marriages because of Punk Rock Night,
Yep.
and
And
it's
a lot
kind of
of
amazing. I
failed
like
marriages.
Jesse, for instance, and Nikki, and
Yep.
there's a lot of punk rock babies. In fact, here soon we will be booking a punk rock night baby at PRN.
What?
Yep.
A baby?
Your baby that was conceived during the whole PRN realm.
What, is somebody going to give birth at the Mel?
No. We're going to have the baby who's grown up and now turned 21.
And it's in a band that we're going to book.
Will be turning 21.
By
book
Saturday?
their band. No, not by this Saturday.
Oh, great.
I mean, Craig, come on, follow the conversation.
Sorry. Who is it?
Read the room.
Andrea's kid.
Oh.
Remember Andrea and Zeus had
Mhm.
a kid, Xavier?
Yep.
Well, he's been big into music, and he is going to be turning of age here soon. And so naturally, I was going to say, yeah, we'll definitely book you, once you turn of age, because it'll be, full circle. And this is
Yes.
why, I've been kind of pushing, because our first festival, I was kind of pushing for it to be more of a kids oriented thing. With somebody like the Aquabats and MC Lars,
Yeah.
which we had booked this year or the year before.
Last year, but it was in this year's realm of contention for the award. So MC Lars and Aquabats are nominated.
Yeah, that was a wonderful show.
Awesome show.
God, it seems like forever ago.
Yep.
But
Actually, it was almost a year ago. It was like a week inside of our contention for this year. So it was last September.
and look and see Nikki, they named their kid after the Mel.
I heard Nikki and John are coming, so it'll be good to see you guys. Don't come out as often as you used to, but still,
Congrats on the new
special
house.
place in our hearts.
Yeah, I mean, we realize
I
that
love
life
the
does
front
go
porch.
on. Over the years, we've had generations of people, and I used to count the generations and kind of mark, well, this was, this generation, and I got up to 7 generations before of just kind of the crowd, and how it switches up over the years, and now I
Definitely
just
different.
lost count because it's switched so many times, but
Wow.
we know people from years ago that, like Jason Pezelman has been coming forever. You've been coming forever, Rich.
Yeah. I was a
Craig,
regular before I was a staff member.
he was there.
2001.
Yeah. So pretty much the first within the first year. And
And coming in hot too with playing drums for the first time. That pretty much I'd probably only been to PRN maybe for a month before I played my first show and had never
Hey,
played drums.
Dwayne had a question I can answer.
Okay.
We weren't really going to push the Halloween shows until after the award show because that's the next really big one. We have 2 Halloween shows, one outside at Black Circle on Friday, October 30th, all ages, and one at the Melody Inn like we normally do. A little early since they have to close by midnight, but there are event pages up on our website and on Facebook for those. I won't get into the details. Just look them up for yourself because we're really wanting to push the award show now.
Yeah.
After the award show, we'll be talking about, we've got all November and all of October event pages up on our sites too, every Saturday and that one Friday, the 30th. So check those out.
Right on. Yeah. Carrie, what would you be? That's a good question. You'd have to tell me your first PRN, and then I would probably be able to know, or if you were outside the realm. But I think you were probably because the crowds kind of changed pretty quickly. You know, people would, hook up, and then life would happen, and they'd have babies and have to do other things than go to punk rock night every Saturday night. But
Carrie was kind of that piratical crowd too. She'd come out to PRN.
oh, right.
Piratical. They had a great scene too.
2008.
Yeah.
2009.
And by the way, Dwayne, our Halloween shows are all tribute bands. I mean, amazing. They dress, look, act. I'm in one of them this year. So check it out. We'll talk more about it starting next week.
Yeah, we should show something.
Yeah, see, you're right. 2008, 2009, Craig. So you called that right.
I know my years.
He has an excellent propensity for recalling dates and be like, well, when at the Emerson show in '89 with blah blah blah. I'm like, God, I don't understand how you can recall, that. It's just like a big mush of shows and venues for me.
Well, it's getting that way for me now.
Yeah, well, see, Nikki's Generation 1, Generation 1 boarding on Generation 2, yep.
Does anybody have their punk rock night veteran pin? I have mine. They were limited.
Yeah, they were limited. But we'll start doing more fun stuff like that, once we get a little bit more organized than we were. COVID has certainly thrown us off and certainly thrown off the whole video thing. So now I've concentrated on fixing that. So now we're both good
to doing this instead of shows. Now we got both.
We are both good at home and out there.
We need a button maker here.
We have a button maker here.
Is it in the
living room? Yeah.
His name is Craig.
I don't know. I suck at making buttons. I always forget one of the steps. Either it's the Mylar or I put 2 rings and I have never in 12 years.
Well, obviously you haven't sat down and made 1,000 buttons before.
No,
stick with the church then.
1,000 buttons, you will never forget how to make a button.
When Rippy lived with me, we paid him to do 1,000 Nuvo buttons. And he sat in the dining room, and him and Victoria, she was separating all the parts, and then he would be doing the whole thing. So,
well, part separation is key.
You need 2 or 3 people.
Well, you don't need
that.
You just need to set up all the parts first, and then sit down and just crank them out.
We should start making buttons because I'm running out.
Well, yeah, okay.
I keep losing them.
I've
probably lost 5,000 buttons in my whole punk career.
If you would like to head this initiative, I can we have the equipment, we have the ability.
Yes, all right, let's play something.
All right, you want to hear something?
Yeah, we need some video.
I'm gonna play you the thing that I'm gonna play you.
Bless you.
I'm gonna play you, Mr. Clint, one of the bands that are playing this Saturday. Here is about a 3-minute video from Mr. Clint. Their new video.
Love it.
I'm putting it down. It's
Mr. Clinton, Pink Cigarettes, a multiple punk rock night award-winning band, met with a lot of controversy when they first won, and it was
What's that?
well
People didn't
because
like them. I think they won them over.
some
They
people
won us
didn't
over
like them.
easy. We loved them from the start.
I don't think they were paying attention to him because Mr. Clinton, Pink Cigarettes, this song in particular has been an earworm for me because I have just, it's just up in there. And every
Great song.
time I'm
That
like,
whole album, I believe that's off Pip Squeaks from the Planet Fur, the latest album.
yeah. And it
Pick that up on Saturday.
It has some bite to it. Bite. I mean,
It's probably one of their best mixed and recorded ones, too.
yeah, I want to see this. I want to see this show live. I want to see that. I want to see them live in particular because that song has been going. That's another song that's stuck in my head.
I think all the performances will be crazy awesome.
Yeah, because
we even have a loose cannon, Scott Fry, we have never had in before.
Hell
He's
yeah.
part of the Weird Paul show. So,
Me, man.
are you shitting me? It's going to be awesome.
Oh my God.
I did look up another video by him I wanted you to play, but I think we just need to hear Are You Shitting Me?
I mean, yeah,
I'm going to be front and center. I'm going to be shit hammered drunk and raging it.
Craig. We have to adhere to safety protocols.
Well, I will be 10 feet away from the
He can be
stage.
shit hammered drunk and have a mask on and socially distanced again.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Because he'll be drinking the Punk Rock Night Pilsner, which will be the first time it's available at Punk Rock Night Beer.
Punk rock. Now we have our own beer.
Yeah, we haven't even talked about the beer yet.
Oh
I mean,
my
we
God.
have.
Not today. Black Circle will be carrying two special Triton beers, the Punk Rock Night Pilsner, which is a real Czech style Pilsner, like, when you buy a European Pilsner Urquell in that vein, but made with Indiana grains, and the peanut butter milk stout, which tastes like a Reese's cup. It's one of my favorites. So,
Yeah, that
I don't know if I
Czech
wanna puke that up.
Pilsner is a wonderful thing, and so I'm looking very forward to. Was that the one that I tried on the show?
Nope, no one's tried this yet. It's a special one because I had you try those because those are the ones that were available.
Right.
But they just brewed this Pilsner, and we're getting an early version of it. We were able to brand it the Punk Rock Night Pilsner, so it's ours. But it's not, when you've tried it, it should taste just like those European Pilsners we all like.
Scotty and I have the same taste in a lot of things. That's why we get along so well.
Wow. Scotty, you should like this one.
Yeah, he says it's his favorite. So we will enjoy
And they are
a Punk Rock
$6.50.
Night Pilsner together this weekend, Scotty, if you're coming out to the show.
They are
Maybe a
$6.50.
few.
What do I?
That's usually
What
about what their cost there.
was the cost for 20 beers? 120.
130. They'll have them at the Melody Inn too for the after party. They got a keg too.
Well, these are designer beers, man, and they're not just something that they're cranking out.
That's what Black Circle charges for all craft beers, about that price.
Yeah, so it's a nice beer. It's not a cocktail. It's
So
a beer.
So what I'll do is I'll bring a Sharpie, and every time I finish a beer, I'm going to mark my arm
Right.
and see how far I can go.
Really?
Yeah.
For what?
I want to drink 20 beers for the 20-year anniversary.
Oh, this will be. Who's driving you?
One of you guys. I'm not driving.
Great. So,
Christopher or you or Kristen.
I have visions of when Tommy T and I went to Chicago, and he's saying, I want something that makes my hair bleed. And then next thing you know, I am pouring him into a taxi and telling them our hotel room. Luckily, he was there when I got back to the hotel, but it was touch or go there for a minute.
No, I
don't know. I've lost my mind a couple of times.
I think you can drink 20 beers in 5 hours. And everybody enjoy a gnarly Cuban from Black Circle.
You better eat something, man. If you
the empanadas are killer too.
Oh, dude, their Cubans are beyond reproach.
No, I'll get a sandwich.
Black Circle. Big thank you to Black Circle for doing this to us. So, I know.
We might not have been able to have an awards show.
Oh,
Might have been all virtual.
That would have been.
Luckily, the Mel is able to open, but they weren't when we booked this. So
there was a show
so
at
the
the
after parties at the Mel. Yeah, they've had shows the last 2 days.
pilots played.
Scotty's little one came to the last show. She had a lot of fun. She's a lot of fun.
I don't think she had any fun. She didn't have any headphones, earplugs.
Dude, when I hung out with her, she was having fun. So, I mean, we had fun. I had fun at least. She might have been pretending to have fun.
Maybe.
But I don't think kids fake stuff like that. They don't have the sinister motivation.
They're not as shallow
like
as us adults.
So,
all right, what's next?
Well, what's next is that we have more. See, she loved it. She loved the show.
Nice.
See, they have a little bit of a delay because it's that whole 30 seconds.
We got videos. We got the commercial too. If you want to let people in on everything that's going on.
Oh shit! Play the commercial.
Oh yeah, I should play the commercial. 1 second, while I look for the commercial. Why don't you talk among yourselves?
Save Scott Fry video for last.
What's the title of that? The
Punk Rock Night Award Show teaser, I think.
Okay.
It's on Facebook, Vimeo, and YouTube.
Dig it.
Oh, there it is. Okay, right there. First thing. Okay.
There it is.
That's the Putz playing the background music, by the way.
Here, I'm gonna just keep us. I'm gonna. Oh, did I close that screen?
No.
Oh, come on, Craig. It's not a big.
Did you lose it?
No, I just
search history.
This is much easier. We're gonna stay on screen while this plays. And,
all right.
Punk Rock Night turns
This is
20.
you, right, Rich?
20 years of booking and promoting shows every Saturday night at the Melody and beyond. Come celebrate the 19th annual Punk Rock Night Music Award Show. Saturday, October 3rd at the outdoor Beer Creek and Black Circle Brewing. Not only will you see who wins awards in dozens of categories like Best Local Punk Act, Best Release, What the Fuck Was That, and the Faithful Fan Award, but you'll see 5 killer bands destroy the stage. Weird Paul Petrosky, Hot Water Heater, Mr. Clip and the Big Cigarettes,
I'm putting it down, Inspector Trash Way!
The Putz,
I disagree!
The Bobby Lees, and are you shitting me? Scott Fry!
Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me, man?
$10 gets you into this all-ages rager. Masks and a punk attitude are required. Saturday, October 3rd at Black Circle. See who wins the awards. The nominees are listed on the website, punkrocknight.com. See you there.
Live your life, rise and shine.
20 years. Can you imagine? What kind of nutbag do you have to be?
It just seems like yesterday.
Does not seem like yesterday.
Well, it's just a part of our life.
That's a good shot. Well done, Rich.
Thank
Great.
There we go. I wanted to add there, park in the parking lot, not the sidewalk.
I want to. Is there a way?
Idiot kid that ran into
Stop.
the end.
Is there a way to have that on a loop? Because I want to see that. Like, I just want to watch it constant.
Stop, girls.
Oh shit! What are you doing?
It just popped to that. Sorry.
Bobby Lee's playing on there.
Play it.
I'll have you know, I put together that video to tease the show and help promote the show, but I had a job interview. I'm trying to get some more freelance work yesterday, and I put that in my portfolio. So here's something I put together, down and dirty, quick, and it's very effective. So that might help get me a job too.
Oh, go.
I need work.
Yeah. So if you need anything designed, Rich does this. So
Fucking right.
and we're gonna be doing the contact tracing when we start back up.
Yeah, we're gonna hit that after the awards show. We started something back in July. We wanted shows were going great. We wanted to keep them going. We wanted to do the most responsible thing we could do. So we set up a contact tracing system. It's intact. We just have to activate it. We'll have it set, not for the after party this Saturday, but for next week's show. We do have a great show, October 10th at the Mel. We're back to every Saturday night for as long as everyone can stay
50%
safe.
capacity.
50% capacity, which is about 75 people.
Please.
10 feet the audience has to stay 10 feet from the crowd, so they've got that set up at the mill. 3 bands are keeping it nice and easy. Doors at 8, show at 9, third rail, panty line, and missing fingers. Nice, great show. Quick and easy, done by midnight. We
Right.
can still do it. We can do it safely, and let's keep it safe so we can keep doing it.
Right on. Yeah. All those bands. I have a particular hankering for missing fingers lately. And so
They were so good. We had them in July.
they like
amazing.
on my consumption list right now.
They've been making their own videos. They got an album.
Black is a Black Sunday, man, is really stepping up to the plate. I really like their video, the one that they did, man. That was great video.
Chaos Lever. They're talking about Craig there.
Chaos Lever. Okay. So
They were in the video contest. In fact, the People's Choice Award this year was all videos. You voted, and we'll be presenting first and second place awards at the award show for bands you voted on out of the 11 videos we had.
Woot. Right on. Well, I hope Halloween, but we want to keep everything safe. So if you're uncomfortable at all, fine, Carrie. That I understand. I understand the man's concern because I have the same concerns myself. So, just trying to do what's right the best way we can. And, everybody, when we first opened back up, you know what? I'm sorry. It's our first pandemic. So first time we've been doing Punk Rock Night in a pandemic.
Right.
So we're trying to do the best we can. So if you have please let us know.
I was really happy the way things were going in July, but other clubs weren't doing as well. The numbers kind of spiked up because people weren't doing what they needed to be doing.
Do not want to happen. And it seems a little bit easier to control than we give it credit for. But I mean, if you start getting drunk and spitting on people and, and I mean, by spitting, I mean, even I do it. I'll be like, hey, Frank, and I'll be spray. And it's just like, oh my God, I should just wear a mask all the time.
Talking to Greg it's
not going to hurt anything. Me wearing a mask.
Fucking weird. He'll be right in your ear.
We've all been there. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I know.
Don't change. Just mask it up.
This is why when this first came around, it's like, well, I can't do that. This is impossible for me to be in the middle of the inn and social distance.
Yeah.
I mean, it just seems that way.
Yeah.
Based on prior experience.
Did you watch the new South Park?
I have not.
Great.
I got to see it.
Did you notice how they okay.
Tonight.
I want to go in fresh.
All right.
It has
a good callback.
Guess what I did today?
Worked.
Slept until 2:30.
No. Yes.
That's
and then slept after that. I slept all day. It was the best thing ever.
Because I stopped by to drop off the plates and I'm coming. I'm at your door. I'm calling.
Yeah, and then you finally called and I'm like, I come downstairs. I'm like, oh, what? And then Barb shows up at the
Barb shows up.
Oh shit!
I saw the cats that were guarding your place.
Oh my! We had a cat problem today.
That's right. There's 2 cats and there's 2 lions.
Ah, God, those cats. No, yeah, and then all the cats. There's 3 cats. 2 cats are constantly. This is kind of their turf, and then 1 cat that comes over and tries to make it its turf, and
it's Crips and Bloods.
We're having. Thank you, Scotty. Well, it's all this sleep, man. I tell you, I read a book on sleep, and sleep is like the ultimate cure for everything.
Sleep all the time.
You know what? I can attest to that because actually, I do feel pretty good right now because I just felt like sleeping today, and
sleep does cure insomnia. It's the only cure.
Yeah. Nice burp. It was always considered
Rich
like
is falling behind.
Faux pas.
Out of beer. I'm still drinking my home brew. Drinking some tea. Did you get to try the home brew, Craig?
What?
Greg? Yeah, the one Dave Burrow had. I helped him brew.
Whatever he brought on Monday is, if that was it, it was really
Should
good.
have been, yeah. Hops that I grew at my parents' place.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I have
He
this
said
thing.
that he picked those.
What's
Oh,
that,
wait.
Keystone?
The Punk IPA.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna have a beer.
Oh, I've been doing some prep work for the show. I got a haircut and a hair dye.
Margarita.
Show you off here.
What is that? A drink?
Really haven't seen it, have you?
That has IPA.
Shaved over here.
Excellent.
Oh yeah, look, Rich got his.
Oh shit! There's your hair in life.
And it's
turn.
The other
No,
way.
wrong way. Yes, that's what I wanted to see.
And it's burgundy.
Shaved.
So
Here, I took the headphones off so you can see this.
You
may
should,
not.
you
Thanks
should,
to Travis Trash.
you should fluff out like 3/4 of it, so it's like this huge thing.
It does. You know how my hair curls. It's flattened down by a damn headphones now. Plus, I got the Punk Rock Night tattoo.
Oh shit, that's right.
Oh yeah. Look at you.
It's on your the picture. I couldn't tell. What
I couldn't
part
tell
of your
where it
body-
was
Yeah.
either.
Right there. I want to be able to.
Damn.
It's under my sleeve.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm going all out for the 20 years, baby.
Your first
You are, man.
tattoo?
You're going crazy. Well, might as well, man. It's
I'm
been a great-
celebrating. It's been a part of my life. Yeah, I've played there in PRN's first year, so I've been with it. for
Yeah. I mean,
19,
you are
20 years.
generation one.
Is that your first tattoo?
No, my whole arm's done here for
Oh,
20
shit.
years.
I've never seen your tattoos.
Well, I've got a pet iguana. I got this tattoo before I had a pet iguana. This is like a lizard. Since I'm a home brewer, these are hops, and the vines of the hops turn into 4 vines, which represent bass guitar strings.
Oh my
See?
god.
Jerry Keith likes
There
it.
you go.
Scotty likes it.
Well thought out.
Yeah.
I like it. Anyway, enough about me.
All
Well,
right.
How you
enough.
guys doing?
Play the
happy 20
putts
years.
video.
We couldn't have done it without you, Rich,
I'm just glad to help and be a part of
for
it.
coming
That's
in
what we
and
do.
taking over the helm because it's
Well,
not.
I had a lot of help from you and all the other staff who's helped out.
Yeah.
I remember for many, many years, Greg, it was you and I.
Vision.
Many years, it was just you and my, Greg. And then we needed some social media help and needed a photographer because I was doing other stuff.
Yeah, the video
Fair
thing
enough,
really come along nicely. It definitely did have some growing pains. You saw me breaking down here some nights,
Oh,
Craig, before
man.
the show. I'm just going,
But we still went live every night.
yeah, we still went live.
It may have been late, but we still.
You know what?
We never walked away from
You
one when it fucked up.
when the pandemic started, we started this every night show. This PRN Live.
We're supposed to be showing like old school shit.
Oh, well, we used to, but now we got this big 20 thing. You
Now
know,
we got shows to promote and
come
show
on.
videos from those. Plus videos from people who've made videos during the pandemic. It's awesome we got that.
You know, we got the occasionally, I'll put together a tape of some old stuff. We'll come on here, pre-record something, God forbid.
Yeah, I still like seeing those
We're
old ones.
completely live every time, so every time you screw up, it's out there forever.
Right.
You still have a lot of tapes to go through too, Greg. I mean, you've
I
barely
know, I
scratched
still
them.
got a lot of tapes to go through. Don't even remind me. Out of
Someday.
I do.
Only a quarter. of
People go, what would you do if you retired? Just sit around and do nothing? Yeah, no, I don't think so. I have like a million
transferred tapes.
unfinished projects.
More
and
tapes? Much more.
Or
I do try to take on new challenges. And this video thing has been a new challenge. And, it took a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to get to this point.
You're
Being,
doing great, Greg.
well, yeah,
but
I
we're
would say meets expectations. If it was my
I remember every day we were doing it every day, and then there would always be a point where it would lock up, restart.
or something, and just we'd have like a few viewers, and then the whole thing would just crash and get back to it before we even like hit the meat of what we were trying to convey.
Yeah,
if we were actually trying to convey something.
and then there would be those one nights where you have like 30 fucking people watching it, and then it would crash, and then it's like 3.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep their attention.
Nobody's
Should play
coming.
another video. We've been live for 45 minutes. We've played 2 videos.
I don't think we played. Oh, we played 2.
Play the putts.
Well, the commercial and 1 video.
play the putts.
So that counts, I guess.
I do. I
Putts doesn't have a video from their new album.
Oh, they
don't
don't
really have a video,
Oh,
and
No.
You're just
Oh,
thinking
listening
of-
to a
the
song.
most recent one they have is for with Tyler's in the band. That's been years ago.
Yeah.
Great
Oh,
video though.
I was thinking of that one. I guess it was Covert Flops. video.
Well, would it kill us to celebrate a band that's not playing the Punk Rock Night Music Awards?
It would be fine.
Yeah.
Hold
What are
on.
you thinking?
Shitting me?
He's playing though.
What are you pulling up over there?
That's what she said.
I knew that was.
Oh, you know what? I want to play you my. See, this is just a lyric video, but this is currently my current favorite song. This is my current favorite. I mean, in the roaming, I've explained the whole, roaming what my head goes through.
Is that a video from the contest?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, dying to see it.
All right. Well, it's just a lyric video. So hold on here.
That's fine. I like those.
Okay. Can you name that song and there's just that drum beat there, Craig? You can't. Okay. Well, that's a shame. You just I'm gonna bring this up for us. Boom. I'm gonna keep us on the side here. So note that you're on camera, Craig.
Okay.
So don't
I know.
scratch your balls or anything. This is Let's Hang Out from Life Patrol.
Nice.
Good. This is a wonderful album. Proud to have them as Indianapolis. Got a nice build up to it. Hear that? Scotty always loved this stuff. This is all Scotty would preach about when he was writing songs. And watch this. Hear this. Love it.
Terrified of the news today. Pulse goes straight into my veins. Grab my pillow and started to scream. Drop kicked on my metal machine. So we push ourselves out into the light. 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Beautiful for funeral. Wash our rings in the bucket of pearls. I wanna say that you're the one making purgatory fun. You're not just anyone. Let's hang out until the sun goes down.
Love it. Great band. Such a jam.
Summer voices in a rattle cage. 60 hours working minimum wage. Talking latitude and longitude. Walking holes into the soles of our shoes. Stupid movies on a driving screen. Knowing everyone but you and me. Too beautiful for a cubicle. Watercolor in a charcoal world. I wanna say that you're the one. Crushing diamonds into dust. Cotton candy with fun. Let's hang out until the sun goes down. I wanna say that you're the one.
Love it.
Making purgatory fun. You're not just anyone. Let's hang out until the sun goes down.
You're making purgatory fun. Genius. Adore it.
Terrified of the news today. Terrified of the news today. Terrified of the news today. I wanna say that until the sun goes down. I wanna say that you're the one, making perfect totally fun. You're not just anyone. Let's hang out until the sun goes down.
Yeah. I totally adore that. Yeah, man.
Excellent stuff. Nominated for a few awards. See if they win on Saturday.
Win or not, man. I would call there would be there. I have, it's one of those songs that I have like no differences in, you know, I don't have any parts where I'm like, that doesn't, I think it's a perfect song. I just world class,
very unique sound.
Yeah. And that's nice too. It's like completely unique. And this is
straddle a few genres there, kind of rock, power pop, punk, art rock, noise rock, in and out of there. I mean, the guitar gets some unique sounds.
I'm a big power pop fan when it's done right. But you know, I think and punk and pop punk. I mean, I think pop punk requires more precision than most genres, in my opinion.
You'll see the Putz do it right.
So easy to screw up the harmony and the synchronicity there.
Well, balancing lyrics with lead guitar lines and still getting going down for, you know, the verse popping. You know, it's a formula, but you have to reinvent it every time so it doesn't sound like a formula.
Right. And what Wife Patrol doing, those harmonies on Wife Patrol are unmatched. I mean, we have not seen anything like this in Indianapolis.
No, they're awesome.
Anything like it. I think they are unique. And it was just, you know, I have that same level of excitement that like when Devil to Pay first came on the scene and started playing, like, this is perfect because we do not have anything like this in Indianapolis.
Dougie had a question for me. I had one comment when we first started doing the live feed show that looked like I was just in a vacant wall. This is my office, but this is like some Halloween decoration, just a torn up rag or thing. It would make it look Halloween. I've had it up since March though, but that's what that is, Doug. It's just some kind of decor. So it's
he's not living in throat. He's not living in squalor.
I'm
my jacket over here.
My wall with maybe your house is in a bit of disrepair. Maybe you live in squalor. Newman.
Yeah, right.
Hey, some of the things, bands will have merch at the show. We'll be selling the
koozies,
Punk Rock Night Melody and koozies. They'll also be available at the Melody. We'll have Punk Rock Night masks at the awards show and our new T-shirt. Maybe a few of the old shirts. I think we got a couple left. So,
dude, you got that right, Carrie. They definitely have the Josie and the Pussycats appeal. Where
you're special ed. You suck.
But
the video that they entered in the video contest was a little more punk rock, but seriously, it's a band that can deliver punk, power pop, and beyond. And just
you know, that's
an
just
album evolves a little different every song.
I that's just my current favorite song on their album, but there are many. There are many great songs on the album, and the problem
for
was
this world
when I first listened to it, I think I listened to it in like reverse order. So it started out with the last song, which was a dramatic change to what I had just been listening to, and I thought it was the same band. What is going on? What are they doing? But now that I've listened to the album in order on vinyl, it's much better. Oh, and also, you know, I guess they were being very nice, but they sent me a little note and they delivered it same day that I ordered it.
Oh, that's right.
It was like sitting on my doorstep, and I'm like, what the hell is this? And I saw it and I opened it. It's the Wife Patrol album, and then they wrote a note on it. That was really nice.
That's very cool. By the way, Dougie Tangent, who's tuning in and chatting along with us, is a member of the Putz. You get to see him perform on Saturday, and you will be able to get your koozie. They're $7, and all of the money goes to the Melody and to help them out since they've been struggling a lot. Naptown Etching, who does the etching for our awards too, donated these. So pick one up. You can fit bottles and cans in them.
I will drink my 20 years in that.
If you care to, you can come online and say hello. I have posted a link, and you can come up and say hi.
Dougie, click that link and talk to us a bit.
Got another person caller.
Get on.
Click that link and join us if you're like,
Join us for the video part of the chat, not just
unless
chat.
you're
Scared.
unless you're naked and your hair's all mussed up.
You can do it on your phone or your
That
laptop.
doesn't
And
work.
you don't have a hat on. And you look like Roger from American Dad.
Doug, it's always good hanging out with you, man.
You got Marvin trying to come on that one night. Oh,
He wasn't wearing pants.
funny stuff.
And it was like 1 frame per minute.
Yeah, it
It's
was
so
just the
bad.
worst. But it was just so funny because
It was funny.
let's I'm
Phil
gonna
had some troubles on Saturday too, his feet. But we had Cricket in all the way from California. She was seamless. It was like she was.
Yeah,
oh yeah. What are you doing on tomorrow, Rich?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to invoice at the beginning of the month. That's how I get paid. I got to invoice, but
Fair enough.
why
All
during the day or at night?
right.
I might help with stuff.
I'm gonna have to talk to you off and on a couple times during the day,
That's
and
fine.
I
I'll
might
be
need
available.
a camera.
Yeah.
Or at least test that camera with you, because to see if we can do like a StreamYard situation. Because if I need to turn a lot of technical crap,
Let's get that worked out before the show. We gotta find a way to project the nominees and stuff the way we normally do. We're working that out.
I don't even think you should bother going live. If you're not at the show, then you should.
we
it
always
should be
have to go.
blacked out.
My policy. It's not official Punk Rock Night policies, but my policy is show the show publicly so that if somebody can't make it for whatever reason, they're sick or they're
They don't want to come out in a pandemic.
kids or something. I
It's
do
all
not.
ages.
I do not want to deny anybody from seeing the show.
There'll be people around the world who can't see it in person, so it'll be available.
You can have Andy
Definitely going live. Yeah.
working on that because you're going to
Yeah,
be on stage a lot.
That is correct, Carrie. You could just click the link and talk like you're on Zoom. We'll add you as a window.
Yep. We'll be able to see you
Yeah, be able to see you and talk,
and hear you.
and you could
Have
talk.
some pants on, please. Doug, join us. Talk to us.
Right, we just go live. We are always live because there's people that are out of town that would like to see some of this.
Don't
Or
listen to Craig. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I didn't even think about people out of town.
yeah, I mean, we got a whole community, of people. Brian will probably at least watch some of it.
I'm hoping Brian Defiance.
Yeah, Brian Defiance. He lived through Punk Rock Night.
He died at Punk Rock Night and came back to life at Punk Rock Night.
Right, he was born again. He's our punk rock Jesus.
He spent a month here one night.
Brian is punk rock Jesus.
6 weeks recovering in the hospital here in town. But he's
Oh,
back in New York, biking, walking, cooking for
It was-
himself,
It was actually kind of
writing
scary.
music.
I opened up Facebook on my phone, and it typically will show just your timeline.
Craig is awesome.
You're always logged in and whatever.
Right.
But when I opened it, it was on his Facebook page, and I didn't, because we're not friends on Facebook. But and I hadn't looked him up, but that was the first thing that popped up. I thought it was really weird today.
What was the first thing that popped up?
Brian Defiance's Facebook profile.
Well, that's because that he's been on our radar, and so I guess the Facebook algorithm,
Yeah.
delivers. So every time Brian takes a selfie or takes a picture of his window, I get it for some
Yeah, he's
reason.
been popping up a lot.
Oh,
Which
actually,
is good.
I'm
It's good.
even following him. So because I want to see what's going on with Brian. You
Sure.
just had a very life traumatic event,
Well,
and
he
so
looks good. He looks good though.
we were able to raise
Yeah.
5-something G's for him through Punk Rock Night, and the generosity of all of you that tune into us and,
Yeah, a lot of
and
donations from you
everybody
guys.
outside, and it just comes from all over. But thank you to everybody that helped make his recovery and transition back to New York easy. Because now he because you don't make a lot being a punk rock musician.
And yeah, Dougie, congratulations to your other band. I know you play with sometimes. Haley and the Crushers are nominated for a few awards too. You'll be able to see if they win.
Yes, who
You'll
all,
be there to accept their award if they win. Since he's part of the band. when they
Haley
tour.
and the Crushers also have an awesome album out this year. I think I've already shown it on the show, but my whole house now is in disarray again because I've been in construction, as I'm always in construction. But one day, all of this shit will be done, And
Lord,
You'll see.
none of the bands unfortunately can stay with me at this time because of number one, COVID, and number two, because because my brother's here because of all this crap. So it's just a different world, I mean, he's not going to stay forever. But
I love that show.
Different World.
Yeah, remember
It's a
that?
good show. Yeah. I Carry It is a different band. Hailing the Crushers is from California.
Play something. I need to go on Smoko.
We do need another video.
Play something long. That's what she said.
Come on.
Maybe some Bobby Lee's or Weird Paul.
Yeah, I got Bobby Lee's right here. Here we go.
And the telephone poles and the trees, so you're like trying to stay on the road. They say I shouldn't drive when I'm feeling slightly suicidal. I'm looking for telephone poles and also crawl inside them. Well, I've been driving around holding my breath about 3-4 miles, looking for telephone poles and also driving inside them. Oh, come and ride with me. I need all drive with me. Oh, come and ride with me. I need all way. I like to call you up when you're feeling really fucking honest and tell me every little thing is safe with me, I promise. And then we'll drive under the bridge. I'll make you all so happy. Are we getting close now in the backseat? Won't you be my baby? Oh, come and ride with me. I need all drive with me. Oh, come and ride with me. I need all.
Another perfect song.
Excellent stuff.
Absolutely perfect song. I would change nothing about that song. I think that is a fabulous 5-star, hands down rocker. And it's funny because the location on the album of that song is like on the B-side, like song 3, so it would be, I don't know how people, I mean, it's been a long time since I've been buying albums because my whole record collection was destroyed years ago, and I strictly did not buy albums, but then I got back into it and I am an addict. I mean, I buy multiple copies of colored vinyl. So, but I just vinyl has outsold CDs for the first time ever in like 20 years.
I told you forever, don't buy the CD. If they have a record, buy the record.
When CDs came out, it was like the new thing. It was all digital and shit, and you could rip them. And then along came what was that old music ripping site that got up all sued? Napster. Yeah. Dude, I had like 40 gigs of shit because of Napster. I mean, I had like everything. But I mean, it was just at the time, it was just like, What's all this? Okay, I'll download it.
All this then.
And then Lars Ulrich gets mad.
Now, wait, speaking of the Bobby Lees, they played our last show at the Melody Inn before the shutdown, the second shutdown. So they
Nice.
played July 18th, and now we got them on the award show. So,
Well, good. I'm glad because I get to, I
trivia.
am live.
Every band is a rager. There's no reason for me not to be planted in front of that stage for every band.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Well, we're gonna keep our distance.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean. I'm gonna watch.
I got the danger
every fucking
tape.
band.
I got the danger tape. Have you seen the danger tape?
Danger tape.
Let me go get the danger tape.
Oh no.
It's like police tape, right? The yellow tape.
Okay. Oh,
I think that's what it means.
is that what you're gonna put around the? You didn't use that last time. You were gonna put it around the tent
Ooh, it's not yellow, it's red.
Okay.
because it's
Now,
danger.
Christopher Brenner, if you're not watching, but he probably is not watching. He's up there
He's
watching
listening
golf or
to us.
something.
Uh,
But he's like, he makes fun of me because he's like such a minimalist. He has like, nothing. He throws everything out, and he like keeps, nothing. He
Yeah.
wants for nothing and needs nothing, and works for Google, and he's a little, he's a Google dude. They're a little crazy. But anyways, he's like, I'm like, well, you don't need all this stuff. And I'm like, well, like what, for instance? He's like, roll of danger tape. What do you need a danger tape for? And I'm, in case there's danger, you need your danger tape, don't you?
That's a lot of danger tape.
never needed any, consequently.
Ace was shutting down, so I bought it during the great Ace shutdown.
Well, that's why.
I'll be wearing the suit I bought at Margie's shutdown.
A big roll of danger tape.
Well, we'll use. Are we going to put that in front of the stage? Like, this is how far you
This
can
is
go out.
we now have danger, so now I'm using the danger tape. So fuck you, Christopher.
Oh,
There you go.
your mom's watching you.
Oh, sorry, Mom. I meant
I meant F you, Christopher.
Hit that button, faggot.
oh, my mom's remembering, reminiscing on hoop skirts.
Carrie was before that. Your mom was adding to the conversation.
Hoop skirts.
I probably should go like back.
Hoop skits.
They went with powdered wigs.
Oh, vinyl is that really? I must say something about vinyl. It's like a deliberate music experience. Like rather than just playing it on my phone and doing whatever I'm doing,
You're holding
it's
it.
like I'm going over,
The
taking
physical
out an
copy.
album, putting it on the record player, actually playing it,
reading the lyrics.
and then going about my business as the record plays. And then when the record stops, I have to go over because I have to pick up the needle.
Oh my God, you're going to blow out your needle. You got to know when that last song's hitting. So
Well,
it
and this is why it makes you much more conscious of the music that you were playing, because you have to stop the record. You have to
Sure.
pick up the needle and
that's
put it
the-
over.
That's the beauty of it.
I mean, when I was a kid, they had these automatic turntables, but now everything's so fucking fancy, and everything's manual. You have to put it on manually and take it off manually.
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, I have an automatic button that will lift and move up.
And put it on the first track.
Mhm.
Get out of here.
That record player.
And does it stop at the end and bring it back over?
I don't remember.
I need a little bit more automation in my turntable experience, because it's cool and all, but me having I accidentally left a record spinning, and Craig like scorned me for oh, you leave the thing over there.
I'm like, what's this noise? It's like,
Stop it.
playing.
Greg left the record on. So
You did, not me.
I know I did. I said Greg left the
Craig.
record on.
I was at Bambury's house one time. He was putting on Jack White's new record, and he makes his own. So you start the record in the middle,
Yes.
and then as it goes, it plays, it moves out. It was designed backwards.
I was very intrigued by that, because what's the deal with that record? Because like you can see like an image when you play it.
Yeah, the spinning at the certain
Yeah.
RPMs as an image show up.
So you can
It's
see
getting a little
that.
creative there. It's been a while ago. It was during GNFNR practice a few years ago, but
But
it was
but
pretty cool.
you saw it though, right? I
Yeah.
mean, all the bells and whistles with that record. I mean,
Yes.
I like the White Stripes, all right, I guess. I mean, I don't really care about like solo stuff, but like I was willing to just buy that record just to have all that.
Stuff.
You know, I wanted to see that little hologram thing.
I remember the starting from the inside out more than the hologram, but yeah, pretty cool feature.
Dougie, I think it's all this like, new, like, hey, well, it does take a concentrated effort to play an album as compared to just whipping out my phone and just hit and play.
Whip it out.
Except I have to download like an app to play like all of our local music because like the YT music that it can't play your fucking albums for some reason.
Now, Dougie, you or Carrie, why aren't you getting on our video?
I know you guys are all
Join us on the screen.
Yeah,
get up
you
on
can hit
here.
the link.
There's a link.
I'll send you the invite link right now if you want to come on here.
Click
And
that link. Any of you watching,
even Mom. Actually, Mom, did you notice that you're on the show every night? Because
bless you.
this is my mother's image right here. This is my mom. Barb made that for me. She's on the show every night. Oh, sorry, Mom.
And you killed her.
I know I shouldn't have moved that.
Yes, Carrie, you can join. Click that link. Greg, you might need to post it again.
What? I'll post it right now. Hold it.
Click
Okay.
that link, and you'll have to close your Facebook feed because or else we'll hear everything twice. It'll be very irritating.
Right. Okay.
We'll be able to hear everything right here.
I am putting that out there. Now remember, close your Facebook link because it'll be mute it. Because it's going to be insane. Because this is why we answer you late. Because there's at least a half a minute delay between what you say and what comes on.
At least I think you and I are simultaneous now. Remember, there used to be a delay.
Yeah.
It seems pretty streamlined now.
It kind of depends on the night with this because there's not many controls that you can do. This is all kind of like very simplified with StreamYard. The other thing is a little bit more deliberate in the actions that you can do. I can pick stream rates and stuff, but
Don't close.
if you get into problems,
Don't close.
Gary, just close the window or your Facebook app after you've joined the feed.
yeah, I mean, I'll see you pop up.
Dougie's got to run. We'll see you Saturday, Doug.
Cheers, Dougie. Thank you. Right on, man.
Load in anytime after 3. We'll be there.
Feel free to listen. I mean, he doesn't have to join.
Bring your own mics.
To
Oh,
join.
Dougie, bring your own drum rug too. Every band needs to bring their own vocal mics. Every drummer needs to bring their own carpet or rug.
Yeah, dude, you need
Critical.
everything.
Your drummers,
Masks are required.
Speaking from drummer experience, playing on a deck, so even if you have gnarly K breaks like I do, your drums are going to slide all over the fucking place. So, bring a rug. You're playing on a wood deck. Your drums are going to slide. The second you hit that kick drum, it's going.
Sounds like you're set, Dougie. Thanks.
Yeah, good.
Gary, join in.
If you like, no pressure. You don't have to join in. I know it's a bunch of,
We
every
should play another video. We've been going over an hour.
Oh my God. Actually, we're gonna probably wrap it up here soon.
It's time for a weird Paul.
We should do a weird Paul.
All right. Then your wish is
Scott Fry.
all right. Here's weird Paul for you.
One of my favorite foods is peanut butter. I'll name every kind I've had, one after another. I've had Chip, I've had Peter Pan, I've had Skippy, I've had
want to do that.
Oh,
So
All
hold on.
right. I just noticed something about that. You pick
What?
up something every time. Oh, at the very end when he's making that bowl, he's using peanut butter cereal, actual peanut butter. I was wondering why he's putting the Oreos in there. I believe those are peanut butter Oreos.
There's peanut butter Oreos.
Looked like I saw the side of the label there. It looks like that's what it was. At
Oh
least when
my
it's done
God.
that.
I want to do that with cereal. I've never
That's
even
a
thought of
peanut butter
That's the tie-in.
And you dip Oreos in milk anyway, so I mean that's like a perfect combination.
There you go.
Well,
Good call, everybody.
one person that definitely notices the nuances in life is Weird Paul,
Yes.
and makes songs about them.
Yes, and document.
Because
There's
we've
Shep.
all
What's up,
dealt,
Shep? I want some peanut butter too.
we've all dealt with hot water heaters.
Yes.
I thought one morning in a punk rock household that I used to live prior to this one, I went, it was super cold. The water was like, or the furnace actually went out and the pilot light was not lit. I went down there in my bathrobe, hanging open, naked.
Oh, Rocky style.
Had to light the furnace. Boom! The thing blew.
Oh,
Singed every hair on my naked body, that aside from what was open.
so
from
you kind
that.
of look like a seal.
Oh my God! I thought I was on fire, and I stepped back, but the furnace was lit, but I wasn't on fire, but I
And
had
you were
singed-
lit.
And so are you.
So, word to the wise: watch out for furnaces.
Or just use
Very
electric.
long
And
match,
change your filter.
and change your filter. I found a deal on filters, so
Oh, I need
God,
to do that.
I'm getting more life skills as this goes along.
I'm looking at our new furnace, and we need to keep it new.
Can't find good prices on filters anymore.
What?
I need your deal. I can't find good prices on furnace filters.
Dude, slickdeals.net, man. I found I ordered like a year's worth of filters
Need to
for
be our sponsor.
$5 a pop, or maybe even less.
No, it's a good deal.
Where are they at?
They're in the furnace room. we broadcast.
Craig never goes.
Yeah, we're in the basement.
Device,
I'm looking
Carrie,
right
I
now.
can see you're there, but it says device not connected. So you're not either there's something messed up, or you're not allowing your app to access your camera and microphone. So
Carrie,
that might be the problem.
Come on,
Hold it up.
Carrie.
One,
double
two-
click.
Get crucial. In the meantime,
Okay, breaks.
we show
All
Mr.
right.
Scott Fry
Sky Fry.
Somebody's saying,
his rager of a song.
"Oh, Carrie got in the private chat and says I don't think the cam's working on your end." Yeah, I think it was probably a camera permissions issue, if I had to guess. But
Huh.
which could, yeah, this is the reason I moved off of Chrome, because I had a camera permissions issue with the StreamYard, and now I've been using the new Firefox, and it's really nice, and it also has some privacy features in Facebook, because
I've noticed that too.
Facebook is all up in your shit, with those cookies that you allow. So
But they're delicious.
be cautious.
They're
Facebook
peanut butter Oreos.
dominant part of the market, and it is easy, or at least we understand it easy enough. But yes, thank you,
Craig, I have it on good faith. I saw a Scott Fry performance from last year. He does close with "Are You Shitting Me?" I mean, that's the big closer. You can't follow that. So it's a
Yeah.
short set, 20 minutes, but he'll be hitting that. It's probably 5 songs, closing with that.
You can't start with that, I mean, that's
Unless you start and end with it. Bookend the motherfucker.
oh my God. Yeah, well, I mean, that song is gold. I don't know why I love that song so much.
Well, here we go. We're gonna
It's
play.
like weird and that fuck.
Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me, man? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me, man? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me, man? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me, man? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me, man? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me, man? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me, man? Are you shitting me? Are Are you shitting me, man? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me, man? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me, man? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me, man? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me, man?
Every time.
Little known fact: I know all the words to that song.
Me
You
too.
guys do too. You guys do too. All right.
That just gets me every time. Oh my!
The songs are fun and crazy. I've checked out a few others.
Craig
That's
will.
definitely a headliner.
It gets me too because Craig laughs through the whole song, which gets me laughing because Craig is just over here dying. And I showed him on the side of the camera on this one, and it just cracks me up, when Craig's over here laughing. Or I don't know. Craig fascinates me in so many ways. I recorded him crying when Danzig opened on the stage once, and oh, what a classic video! He's just like bawling, like
God.
Elvis is on stage,
Yeah.
We do have Carrie. We have Carrie.
Mike's into it too. Teresa is digging just watching Craig.
I know.
We got
It
Carrie?
is
Hit it.
so funny to watch Craig crack up while Scott Fry's going, "Are you shitting me?
I don't know.
Are you shitting
I
me?"
was chatting with Weird Paul yesterday, and he let Scott know that we really love that video and song. So
Oh
he's
no!
excited to play it.
You're not even on yet you're talking. Okay, hi, girl.
Oh, yes.
Hit
Hi.
it.
Oh,
There's your tech wizard.
And this is the Tiny. Do you want to join on screen? I guess.
Hey, audio and video are good and no echo.
thank you for
Very good
helping
technical.
out your mom get online.
Right. She actually worked through the access and whatnot.
You
we
had
watched it-
birth to a pillow?
She's in a pillowcase. She was watching throughout it, and she knew the grown-up words in the last one, and she's like, "This is a good song."
It is a good song.
She knows the what word?
She knows the F word, and she calls it the F word.
Word. S word.
The F word.
Yes, the S word. Well, yes, it might be PG-13 here. Are you 13 years old yet?
She's not, but she's good with it.
You're 7.
Not quite 13.
Half of 13.
You can still come to the show Saturday.
7.5. No,
That's the tech wizard of the house.
7.5. Yeah, this is why we
She
have.
knows what the F word is.
All right. Well, I just want to apologize in advance for the world that we're leaving you to manage.
Oh no, you're shutting
bad.
down.
What?
No, you're good.
No. I'm apologizing to your daughter for the world that we're leaving behind.
I think she locked up.
Ah,
Gary, we got you in one
wizard
angle.
when you
and
need them.
frozen.
Yeah, she totally locked up.
Oh my
It's
god!
like the end of an 80s sitcom where you lock up for a few seconds.
Where they jump in the air and like.
Yeah.
I can't
Gary,
get
are you there?
call the hospital.
Let's do all a freeze frame with Carrie here.
Freeze frame.
Come on.
Freeze frame.
No, Craig, do the thing. There you go. So now
Did we
we'll
screenshot
have
that?
That was pretty funny.
Oh my god, Rich!
So,
I
well
am
done,
like
Carrie.
blowing you out of the water.
I had
here.
a couple of burps during the video that you couldn't hear, but you
guess
are
the whole
still
thing
blowing.
crashed.
There she goes. Her computer shut down.
All right. Well,
That was good to have you on for a couple minutes. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, well, fair enough.
it's 9:00.
Yeah. So we're going to wrap up the show tonight. But, you know in the future that when we do this, I mean, might as well keep doing them. Being that we have
Thursday, 7:30.
Thursday show that we'll just do at 7:30 Thursday, and then do our live show on Saturdays, like as previously scheduled.
You can check the stream, but it won't be a show. It'll be the actual live bands playing at the Melody Inn.
We need to get Andy on board, or ensure that someone can do video work. It's not difficult.
We just need a dedicated person to do it.
Well, and you have to have an eye,
because you guys are going to be on stage.
Or I need to have Andy there just so I can remote in and control it like I've done before. So I can remote in and control it.
Andy's planning on being there every week, I believe.
I mean, because I can't guarantee you I'm going to be there all the time, but I can remote in and do this stuff.
What,
so
Black Circle or the Mill?
The Mill, where we get back to quote unquote normal
every Saturday night.
When we're going to be paying the bands half of what they used to be potentially able to make,
right?
Which is difficult. So this is why I would urge your support, or like and share this so that people out there can get the word and help these bands. So we have, I will put up the, where's my band?
Donate link. Although half capacity at the Mill is about what our averages are. Our average Saturday would do about 60, 70. But so we have the potential of 150, and we can't do that now.
Our main goals as a 501c3 are to help these bands and do this. And, we are all struggling at this time. Rich is actually applying for real jobs because, he doesn't have the work that he needs for doing the websites. So, there's jobs and, it's a tough world out there, Craig.
It's crazy.
Keep your head low and print those Punk Rock Night shirts tomorrow, man. I totally want to see those. Let me know when you're getting ready for production.
I will send you a picture around noon. I have to burn the screens.
You haven't burned the screens yet?
David, I told you, David just printed the damn films out. I had a 153 color front, 1 color back job to do today for the Porsche run. If anybody knows what that is, there's a Porsche run this weekend from the 2nd to the 4th.
Well, it's certainly not much of our crowd.
It's
I don't know anybody that drives a Porsche.
We got our day planned.
Yeah, I know.
I know one person on my feed that drives a Lamborghini. Yeah, it's a nice looking car.
I woke up in a Bugatti once.
What is that from?
My mind.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
No, you don't know that rap song? I don't know who raps it, but he's like, I woke up in the new Bugatti. I woke up in the new Bugatti.
Yeah, well, anyways, back to get back to
we gotta go.
Brian Defiance. It's tough being a musician, and he's a musician that lives in New York, and big thanks to everybody that helped him out to get restarted back in New York, and our 501c3 definitely helped that situation. And also we helped get a good amount of money for the Melody Inn. And in addition to, a bands that we've gotten a few bucks to, it's not, we have the Melody Inn koozies like Rich is showing over here.
Stoked to drink 20 beers out of those on Saturday.
Right on, Rich. Thank you for plugging that. And because we need to try to, I do not want to see the Melody Inn fail. That would be
disastrous.
That would be heartbreaking for us here at Indianapolis. And I've seen it happen in other communities like Chicago, where Lounge Acts went down.
Yeah. I saw that.
I saw 7 Year Bitch at that joint, and that was one show. I mean, that's one show I can immediately recall because it was so good. And so it's just like it just burned into my brain, etched in my brain.
Memory burn.
So when I can't recall that show, you can officially calling me losing my capacity. You just test me on that one. Where did you see 7-year bitch at?
All right. I'm done.
That's it.
You're done.
I'm out.
Just end it.
End it, man. So, well, we've been on for a long time, haven't we? Yeah.
One last plug for the show. Saturday, Black Circle Outdoors, $10, and 5 great bands, 37 awards. Doors are at 4. Show starts right at 5. Start giving away awards right at 5. Then it's bands, awards all night.
We're not
party at the Mill.
We're not fucking around.
You know, I'm
be there early. Get there early for the PRN Mega Bowl.
Greg and I'll be dressed up. Someone needs to get that red carpet from the Mill. We can take it.
I'm gonna pay a visit to the Mill tomorrow to pick up some stuff, and I'm not sure what I'm getting or how I'm doing this. Tomorrow is gonna be my video experimentation day, so I'm gonna need you to help me with a fucking couple things. Got it?
Yeah, hit me up. I'll be working here from home.
You see me fucking get that?
I saw that.
Yeah, I saw it flying around earlier.
Got it. Bam. I'm like Bruce Lee over here.
Nailed it.
Mr. Miyagi.
Hey, where's my chopsticks? Serve them up, man.
So it's your shine box.
I have a couple of straws. Will that work?
It's in your shine.
Oh God! All right, all right. Dude, there's so much work to do. I don't even want to get off the air because then that means I have to do other things.
I got to do stuff too.
All right. Well,
see everybody on Saturday.
Yeah, we'll see you on Saturday. We're gonna have a great time. I'm going to
do work, son.
Leave you with this video. All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in and all your support. And liking and sharing does really help. And I don't want to be one of those people that begs for like and shares, but God damn it, like and share it.
Like and share.
All right. Thank you. All right. Well, good night. Right on. I'm going to say good night.
See you at the award show.
All right. Please make it blankets,
Saturday.
masks,
Blankets, masks, hand
chairs.
sanitizer, chairs.
We'll have a bunch
social
of
distance.
sanitizer.
Eat a Cuban.
Hoodies.
Drink the
Extra
new
cash for merch.
Drink the new beer.
And thank you to
Have
everybody
fun.
that helped out.
Earplugs for your little ones.
Oh, we have one more comment. See you then. Perfection. All right. Cheers to everybody.
Bye, guys.
See you in 4